Hello, listeners. Hi, my name is Madhavi, and I'm so happy to have you on UppTalk. You have come to the right place if you want to learn about IT and do really cool things with your hands. We are not just another IT company when I say UppTalk. Think of us as your learning partner dedicated to helping you reach your full potential. We have top notch hands on courses to help you build your business, whether you're new to technology or want to move up in your current job. Let's look around this as our first step towards learning.
Today I'm going to be discussing the entire end-to-end activity, end-to-end activity. And the way I want to go about with this is we're going to be discussing the entire activity. It's an end-to-end activity. Here we go with this. This is more or less an end-to-end. The first one, we start with a company and a cost center. What they've asked us to do is first, they've asked us to create a company. And again, they've given it as Apple Hospitals Remitter. Take it as a supervisory organization as well. It is not only the company, probably a jargon mistake over here. It's this company, but it's not only a company, it's also the superg as well. The main superg and the reorg that you're going to be creating is going to be called as Apple Hospitals Incorporate. And the company currency is going to be INR. You'll be creating one company, superg reorg, everything will be named as Apple Hospitals Incorporate. That's what you're going to be doing. And I hope everybody knows how to create a supervisory organization. First, I'm creating a company. I'm just creating a company over here right now. And let me create a reorg as well. I'm creating a reorg, Apple Hospitals Incorporate. These are small tidbit stuff that you need to definitely understand. Please never ever miss this. Alright, all your organizations, whatever you create, should always be effective. Only, no exception. Alright, I've created my reorg and I'm going to create my company right now. Going across next. Automatically, my availability data is going to be 1 and 1900. My company name will also be Apple Hospitals Incorporate. That is how you should do it as well. It should be everybody. Otherwise, tomorrow nobody can view which company you're going to be part of. When you create a company or a reorg or a support, please put it as everyone unless it is mentioned. The reason, or if in a real world scenario where I might possibly use role assignments and everything, is when I'm going to creating a company exclusively for a specific geographic location. Only if I'm going to create a specific geographic location, wise company in suburb and everything, especially in EU and some other isolated remote countries, only then I will use any of these options. But by default, you can put it as everyone. Alright, clear on this. All of this is fine. And all of these role assignments are going to be coming up automatically. Nothing else to be done over here. Clear on this? Clear on this? I will make it exclusive to me that I can understand. Those who are also doing it along with me, just follow the road. It's going to be good. Alright, all that is completed. I've created the company. Next, I go to cost centers. Alright, see here. All my organizations, whatever I create, are going to be having my availability data as 1 to 1900 because my reorg is set up with 100 1900. Always follow this particular route. Never ever deviate from this. Alright? Clear on this? Alright. And one thing I want you all to know is, since you also assigned the name, I would also put my reference ID as the name of the organization as well. My reference ID of my cost center will also be the same as my name. Remember what I taught you about the reference IDs yesterday. For my company cost center support, whatever I create, ensure that the reference ID is also the same as the name. And that's going to be an additional brownie point for you. Alright, clear on this? And I hope everybody knows how to add or edit the reference IDs. Alright, I'm going to be creating a cost center hierarchy. I'm going to put it as CC Apple. And I'm going to add something like test RN. Subtype is going to be a hierarchy. Now I'm also going to edit. Oh, not the external IDs. I'm going to go to integration ID. There's some reason. Just going to this. Sorry guys, my mouse is just freezing then at there. Alright, I've created my cost center hierarchy as well. Right now. Next, I'll be adding a member to this particular cost center hierarchy. How do I do it? In here, in any search that you get over here, you can either include the name of that particular object. I'm saying business object because it could be anything, or you can also include the reference ID of that particular object. Either way, it is always going to be the same. Either way, it is always going to be the same. Either you can use the name of this particular business object, or you can also you can use the reference IDs over here. I'm not getting this one. I should be getting it over here as a member. Did a mistake over here. I get. I should have put it over here as. I should have put it over here as a member and everything. See, you put it over here as a member and you also put it as a hierarchy. See cost center. Hierarchy is nothing, but I'm including multiple organizations in a group. In a group, I'm adding multiple organizations over here as its members. And second thing is I'm also building an organization chart with this particular organization, which is a cost center hierarchy organization. While we build the cost centers, the next thing we are going to be doing is location hierarchy. Apple Hospital is another location hierarchy that we need to create. And that particular location hierarchy will have all of these locations over here. We use, and I'll give you the EI name as well if it is available. Or if you guys want to use an EIB for all of this, be my guest. Alright, I don't know if that EAB has been created. Inbound create location. Somebody has created this already. If you want to clone it, you can clone it and use your own. Transformation here is correct, which is put locations over here. This is the EIB, which you can possibly clone and use your own flavor to load locations. And the way it happens in a real world is, first, I'll be creating all the locations over here. Pune, Hyderabad, Kolkata, San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles. Next, I will create Apple India location hierarchy. And these three as the members to it. Next, I will create Apple USA location hierarchy. Add these three as members. Then the last thing I would do is create the superior location hierarchy, Apple locations, and add these two as my subordinates. Makes sense right now? Alright, let's jump to the next address, the next location. I'm just going to be, for convenience sake, I'm going to be creating one address for Pune. Right. And one more thing, guys. Thank you. And in your location, what is the purpose of time profile? Work hours related. Everything is going to be defaulted from your time profile, especially for your time tracking module. This is where it's going to be coming in. Alright. Moving on. What is the error that I got now? Only one address. And now I've created my locations. Next thing, I'm going to be assigning it to a location hierarchy. I'm going to assign it to a location hierarchy. Let me create a location hierarchy in the first place. Then I'll come about with this. And then I have a question for you. Now over here, I'm going to be adding assigning locations over here. Now I'm going to be adding my locations. Apple India. Alright. I need to create this. Pune and San Francisco. Which Pune did I create? Let's see. Alright. Then I add San Francisco. Too many of them. it's my members, then I'm going to be adding a superior supervisory organization. I need to create that one as well. Because usually in this particular option itself, we will have the option to create it. It's not available. I'm going to be adding it. I'm going to say the name subtype. Alright, I'm just going to be putting this. Let's move on to the next thing. I hope everybody knows how to create these location hierarchies, cost centers. I'm skipping regions and supervisory organizations for now because you know we are like top of the hour right now because I just want to finish it as quickly as I can, the entire thing. I hope everybody knows how to create supervisory organizations, regions, and everything, right? And next, set organization default for all your supervisory organization for company, cost center, and your region. Here, they have not mentioned your supervisory organization, but create a supervisory organization by the name Apple Hospitals Incorporate and assign your default company cost center and region as the one that you have already created. Probably you can choose for your region defaulting. You can choose it as Apple India region. And for your location, sorry, for your cost center, you can choose any one of those cost centers which have already been created. And your location, you can choose any one of your location as per your choice. And your region, everything. You can choose these as default ones. 30C Apple Hospitals, that is the support, has decided to use position management for all the organizations except gynae and general medicine. Alright. I think where are the departments that they have given? Have they given the departments over here? Have they not given the departments over here? Probably they missed departments over here or supervisory organizations. Probably what you can do is you can create 3 departments. You create general medicine, gynae, and you put it like pediatrician. These are 3 departments or department supervisory organizations that you want to create. You can create it under the same support called as Apple Hospital Incorporate, which we have created. That is going to be the support, and you are going to have additional departments under that. And these 2 organizations will use staffing model, which means GNA and general medicine will use job management based staffing model, whereas the others will use only position management based support. Probably you can pick the supervisor organizations from here. See here. They put like Apple Hospitals Executive Group and then Admin Nursing Pharmacy, General Medicine, gynae Finance. That's it. We have all these supervisory organizations and your top. You can pick the list from here, from the supervisory organization. You have hospitals, executive groups, and then you can come to admin, nursing pharmacy, general medicine, gynae and finance. And like here, what they have mentioned over here is your gynae and general medicine is going to be job management based. Whereas the rest of the departments, rest of the supports or subordinate supports are going to be position management based. Clear after all. Clear. Will be Kolkata. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? It will be the location of the manager when you create the Apple Executive Group as or when you create this particular Apple Executive Group as a surprise. The organization picked the location of the manager, that's it. And when you create it for Apple Hospitals, it's obviously going to be Kolkata. Executive Group is also going to be based out of Kolkata. And when you're going to be having an organization for which Rajini care, for example, you're going to be creating Apple admins, supervisory organizations. Location is going to be Pune, the primary location. But when you hire that particular person, he's going to be based out of Kolkata or San Francisco or wherever. You want clear on this, guys, how to go about with this particular exercise. It might sound a little bit daisied, but you have to read the paper or you have to read the entire activity. Probably you may have to make some few trips from page 1 to 4 and back and forth. All right, clear on this. And the final one, this one over here, manager or leader name should appear in the supervisory organization name. I'm sure everybody knows how to do it. Next, individual organization assignments should be based on employees, supervisory organization and not on workers. Location of this is all basic and whatever we have done and CDNA is the same. You. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@therightuptalk.com.